Sip Yogini, Sip Samatma, Sip Dasi Buddh, Sip Bala, Sip Atmatray, Sip Rumataji, Sip Premchandji, Sip Raji, Sip Girish, Sip Krishan, Sip Chandra, Sip Krishna, Sip Bhumi, Sip Bliss, Sip Ranjana, Sip Tina, Sip Pliko, Sip Anand Ki Khoj, Sip Sagai, Sip Sukeshni, Sip Yogita, Sip Anuradha, Sip Rajesh Rao Shair, Sip Rekha Parwani. And the rest of you, I can't yet see you on the call. I know many people are slowly coming on the call. Any question that you would like to ask before the topic starts? We start with Yogini having a question, and Yogita before the main questions. So we will start with Yogini and Yogita, and then we will come back to the main subject. Yogini, and I see also.
Sir.
Show up.
Sir, I wanted to clarify. अनुभूति किसको होती है? आम आदमी को, मुमुक्षु को या फिर योगी को?
आम आदमी को अनुभूति नहीं होती है. The आम आदमी cannot get अनुभूति. It is the mumukshu who becomes the jigyasu, who becomes a jnani, who becomes a yogi, who gets buddha, who becomes buddha.
तो मतलब confirmed योगी को पक्का वो अनुभूति होती है, उसके बाद ही वो enlightened soul, that is बुद्ध बन जाते हैं.
See, let me tell you, I have got this much confidence that if anybody goes through the process, it's just like saying, chai kaise banti hai? Anybody can make chai. The challenge is not so much enlightenment. Enlightenment, I think, can be achieved. The problem is liberation, which is today's topic.
Yes.
So, Anubhuti is what? Anubhuti is realization. Realization, I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the ego, I am the divine soul. Kya problem hai? Anybody can. I don't believe it is so difficult to get Anubhuti. Anybody can get Anubhuti.
तो सर मैं पूछना चाहती हूँ कि मैं कोमल, from my journey I'm asking, from Komal to Yogini, so much I have come forward, लेकिन फिर भी that realization करके कुछ feeling वो है नहीं. Why is that?
Because you are not fully committed to this journey. You must be fully committed, not ye bhi, wo bhi. ये भी वो भी आज नहीं कल जी, आज तो छुट्टी है कल मैं आऊंगी जी. That doesn't work. This calls for complete. Let me tell you one thing. 1 out of 100 people go in a quest. 1 out of 10,000 people get Anubhuti. You want to be 1 out of 10,000 people? Pay the price. You have to pay the price. The price is commitment. I don't charge a price. I don't charge any money. But you have got to. So you are on the path. You are very close to it. But you yourself know. You are coming in this path, then you're losing the focus, then you're coming back in the path, then you're losing the focus. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're right, sir.
Then that is the problem now, Yogini. We have to keep on continuously at it. Okay? Yogita, and I thought it's Komal, but Yogita and Bala. Yes, Yogita.
गुरुजी मेरे को ये पूछना है कि मेरे को knowingly that कि मेरे को ये काम करना है. मुझे पता है मेरे का वेट गेन हो रहा है, मेरे घुटनों में दर्द हो रहा है, और जैसे मुझे कुछ पढ़ाई करनी है या अपनी ये साइलेंस में बैठना है, तो गुरुजी मैं कर नहीं पाती हूँ. आई एम नॉट एबल टू डू इट.
नहीं, आप कर नहीं पाती, आप कर नहीं चाहती.
हाँ, कर यही मतलब वो क्यों नहीं करना चाहती? व्हेन आई नो दैट आई नीड मुझे करना.
सुनिए, don't tell me मैं कर नहीं पाती हूँ. No, मैं कर नहीं चाहती हूँ. I correct it because it's not that for this journey or for anything you're talking about. हमें चांद पे नहीं जाना. We don't have to go to moon. We have to have that commitment. And it's to have that commitment, you have to have that commitment. We are very weak. We people are very weak. We are not able to be disciplined. Okay.
Then so how to become disciplined? What should I do?
That is the choice. That is a choice. It's a, see, I'll tell you something. There was one person, कभी-कभी शराब पीता था वो आदमी, कभी-कभी शराब पीता था. उसकी बीवी हमेशा शराब पीती थी. His wife is always drinking. This man कभी-कभी एक थोड़ा sip पीता है. Then one day he said, no sharab, finished. I will not take from today. For so long time they could not make the decision. Why he made the decision? Because his intellect told him, पागल है, stop it. गलत है, ये पानी कड़वा कचरा गंदा पानी है, क्यों पीना है ये पानी? He got the grit, that strength to say no, not even one sip of wine, not even one sip of vodka. No, over. He stopped it. Okay, so please think about it. It's not so difficult. Komal and Bala, who's coming first? Bala. I think Komal is not on the screen. Bala?
You have to be committed, ye bhi, wo bhi, but staying in the house, staying in.
I can't hear you. Administrator, can you hear?
No.
Bala, we lost you. Bala, we lost you. Komal, please. Komal. Bala, we could not hear what you said.
Pranam Guruji.
बोलो Bala.
वो आप बता रहे थे कि ये भी वो भी एक ही पाथ चूज करना पड़ेगा. आप पहले इसको बता रहे थे, पर योगिनी को, पर ये भी वो भी यहाँ घर पे रह के ये वो भी दोनों करना पड़ेगा ना. पर ये भी वो भी करते करते उसका एक रूप कब हो जाते वही समझ में नहीं आता है गुरुजी.
See Bala, let me tell you one thing. We all live in homes.
Yeah.
We all have got family and we have society. But we have to make a choice. If अगर हम चाहते हैं प्रभु नहीं चाहिए, सिर्फ नहीं चाहिए, तो fine, जी के मर जाओ, फिर आओ वापस, फिर वही स्टोरी आ जाओ, फिर और एक घर में पैदा हो, फिर शादी करो, फिर बच्चा पैदा करो, फिर अटक जाओ.
पर सोसाइटी में तो जाना पड़ता है ना गुरुजी.
See, society में जाना पड़ता है, मैं मानता हूँ, but we do not have to sacrifice our divine connection.
तो क्या sacrifice नहीं करने के लिए क्या करना है गुरुजी? कैसे, मतलब कैसे खुद को मेंटेन रखना है उसमें?
तो डेली हम कॉल पे क्या सिखा रहे हैं सर?
पर कब उसका एक रूप हो जाते हैं वही समझ में नहीं आता है. वो बात
No, you cannot be. You see, this the guidance given is very clear. There are more than 50, 60, 70 people on this call. Many people are following this guidance in a very strict manner. ना मैं किसी को force करता हूँ. Be very clear about it. Suppose you are under the influence of a person, and that person is a bad influence on you.
Yeah.
If that person is a bad influence on you, you have to have the courage to say, stop it. You don't want to say, stop it. एक हाथ उधर चाहिए, एक हाथ प्रभु के साथ चाहिए. कैसे होगा?
नहीं होगा.
Because जो आपका bad influence है, वो आपको प्रभु से दूर से खींच रहे हैं.
हाँ, बिल्कुल.
हाँ, मैं तो जानता हूँ ना, लेकिन अगर आपको प्रभु चाहिए, तो फिर जो आपको प्रभु से दूर खींच रहा है, उसको खींचने मत दो ना. आप खींचने देती है, फिर बोलती है मैं क्या करूं, मैं गुरुजी मैं क्या करूं. वही आदमी है ना, वो झाड़ पे लटका है, बोलता है बचाओ बचाओ बचाओ. अरे तुम ही चिपके बैठे हो, तुम क्या बचाओ 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 बोलते हो.
I have to be strict for what? Disciplined.
Bala, if you want to achieve the purpose of your life, if you want the divine, if you want the supreme, if you want eternal happiness, if you want enlightenment, this is the way.
Yeah.
आपको दुखी होना है, जीना है, मरना है, फिर लौटना है, फिर दुखी होना है, फिर जीना है, मरना है, तो तुम जो चाहे करो. मेरी बात मत सुनो.
नहीं सुनना नहीं, कैसे नहीं. I'm just wasting my years and what we say, years after years I'm wasting in that only, na.
There was a lady who came to work with me.
Yeah.
There was a lady who came to work with me. She had one daughter. She had two daughters. She had three daughters. After 18 years and 3 daughters of marriage, she divorced. Then there was another person talking to her and telling my marriage is broken, and so she gave example. She said, I wasted my 18 years.
Yeah.
And I wasted my 18 years and I got 3 children, 3 daughters. And after that, I realized my life is wasted. So now when it's in front of somebody's eyes, somebody has to make the decision now.
Yeah, somebody has to.
Okay, Komal.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you. Komal.
यस नमस्ते गुरुजी थैंक
नमस्ते.
यू मैं बस उसी का थोड़ा सा ये भी कि कल मेरा जो कॉल था दे वर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट डिनर इंपॉर्टेंट गेस्ट एट होम लेकिन मैंने थोड़ी देर वहां जाके 10 मिनट करके आई ट्राइड मेकिंग माय कॉल बहुत अच्छे से नहीं हो पाया बट आई एम सॉरी
but at least you tried to come. See, that is the commitment is needed. सुनो, ना मैं आपको मजबूर करता हूँ, ना कोई आपको this is your own commitment to your own life. So it is good. आगे बोलिए.
हाँ मेरा क्वेश्चन जो था वो परसों का था, कल मैं पूछ नहीं पाई थी, परसों रह गया था. मैंने करीब कुछ साल पहले मतलब 10-20 साल पहले एक प्रोग्राम किया था पंचकोश शुद्धि का सिद्ध समाधि योगा करके SSY. उसमें नो कंप्लेंट टू आई एम रिस्पॉन्सिबल का चैप्टर था, बहुत लंबा चैप्टर था कि आई एम ओनली रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर एवरीथिंग, जो भी हो रहा है उसके लिए मैं जिम्मेदार हूँ. तो उससे कंप्लेंट तो कम हुआ लेकिन कभी कभी गिल्ट आया उसमें. अगर मैं रिस्पॉन्सिबल हूँ तो गिल्ट आता था कि मैंने किया. तो अभी मैंने रिसेंटली एक बुक पढ़ा नो कंफ्यूजन रमेश बालशेखर. उसमें था कि आई एम नॉट द डूअर. ये क्लियर था बिल्कुल, आई एम नॉट द डूअर and the other person is also not the doer. Doer is something is happening somewhere, somebody is doing, I am not doing it. तो वो ये दोनों में क्लैश क्यों है? वो परसों का क्वेश्चन में था ना कि क्लैश आता है कभी कभी. मैं रिस्पॉन्सिबल है तो दोनों एक ही बात, लेकिन वो अच्छे से क्लैरिटी नहीं है कि मैं रिस्पॉन्सिबल हूँ कि नहीं हूँ.
Let me give you clarity. We are responsible for our actions. You agree?
Yes.
जो हमने किया है, whatever we have done, that karma is unfolding in our life today. You agree?
Not fully.
अगर
If I'm not the doer, फिर कर्मा भी मेरे हिसाब से नहीं हो रहा है.
एक मिनट. आपके गार्डन में
हो रहा है, मुझे ऐसा लगता है मेरे थ्रू कोई तो करवा रहा है.
ये आप गलत सोच रहे हैं. आपके थ्रू और कोई नहीं करवा सकता है. You have not understood this point. You have not understood this point. I am the doer. I will explain now to you.
I am the doer or I am not the doer. I want to clarify fully.
Very good. As long as you are Komal, you are the doer. You are the person creating your karma. You are the master of your thoughts. You are the master of your actions. You are the responsible for your karma. However, if Komal comes to know कि मैं कोमल नहीं हूँ, मैं तन मन नहीं हूँ, I am not the body, mind, ego, I am the divine soul, then Komal is liberated from karma. Then I am not the doer. The problem is you are reading the book, I am not the doer, without realizing what is the meaning of that. ये जो अगर suppose today you are saying नहीं मैं जाके मैं चना भटूरा खा रही हूँ. No, I am not the doer. चना भटूरा कोई खा रहा है, मैं नहीं खा रही हूँ, लेकिन my mouth is eating, but I am not eating. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? कुछ मतलब हुआ?
I'm passing the buck.
So you are eating ना, you are choosing, you are having चना भटूरा. Don't tell I am not the doer, I am not the eater. You are the eater. But the guilt doesn't come when you get to what are we talking today? When you get to that anubhuti, get everything is a drama. For example, if Amitabh Bachchan does a murder in the screen, does he go home and sleep with guilt in the bed? अरे मैंने murder किया है, murder में क्यों वो murder वो guilt क्यों नहीं है?
Because he is doing the drama. He knows he is doing the drama.
So if you know it's a drama, then there is no guilt now. The problem is we don't realize it's a drama. The problem is we don't realize everything is karma.
We identify with it and the problem comes.
That is the whole, Komal, that is what we are talking every day, Komal.
Yes.
We are, the moment you realize I am not the body, ये body मर जाएगा. I am not the mind, there is no mind. I am not the ego, it's a false identity. The moment you realize I am the divine soul, then you are free. Then you are not
The actions
responsible.
will happen accordingly then.
Provided you live as a divine instrument.
Hmm.
Not provided you live as the ego. If you are living as the ego, then the actions are yours. Guilt is yours.
Yes.
Everything is yours.
Yes, yes.
अभी समझ में आ रहा है नहीं?
आ रहा है, आ रहा है.
You have to say, हाँ, मैं नहीं, मैं ये नहीं, ये मैं नहीं, सच में तो मैं हूँ वही, पर ये जो है ये ना चाहे एहसास हो जाए मैं वही. If you realize मैं ये नहीं मैं वही,
तो सब चला जाएगा, गिल्ट भी चला जाएगा और कंफ्यूजन भी चला जाएगा. Right.
Okay, I hope you will do it.
Yes.
But let's just put the topic on the screen, please. There are too many people now. Once we only give people who have come before the topic the opportunity. Then today's subject, very interesting. Yesterday we had a subject from knowledge to realization. Today's subject from realization to liberation. You see a beautiful butterfly there. How can I be liberated from crawling like a worm? How can I fly like a beautiful butterfly? Today, we have many people talking on this subject. We are caught, we are guilty, we are feeling guilt, we are suffering. There's a problem. Yeah, but that's the whole idea. This is the simple solution. There's a simple solution. Do you want the simple solution or not? That's the point. It'll be yellow bag, ball bags. Yes, please. So, Administrator, we have got Atma Tray.
Krishna has requested.
Who?
Krishna.
Krishna, yes, Krishna. Sorry, I am not in command. Understood, you're in command, so you correct me. Krishna.
Please, sir, I'm at the gate. You know, I have to board my flight in another 10 minutes, and this
Yes,
call
yes,
is so
please.
important for me. And
Please, go ahead.
I mean,
Go ahead.
yes, sir, because the topic was so important. Because whenever we have even communicated in our ignorance, also when we have communicated with you, it has given us so much thought for contemplation and moving ahead, or evolving at least a little bit forward. So this
So what's your
question of the realization. Yesterday you were also speaking about 3 sparks. So I connect with that. The first spark of enlightenment, then the realization, the spark, and मुझे लग रहा है कि you got the realization. You got the realization that I am the soul. I am, the soul is safe. All that I realized. The God realization also happened. But then this is just an understanding from masters. I think when that knowledge becomes being, and then you move ahead, you become the Jivan Mukta, you become totally in yoga, you become you said about the 2 tracks also. You should be in consciousness always, in the truth consciousness, and you are in the yoga, you move ahead, you become the Jivan Mukta, you become the Sachit Anand state. And I said, then again moving ahead could be liberation. This is only an understanding for us, because somebody, our spiritual master said, Brahmavid Brahmaiva Bhavati. The knower of Brahman is Brahm itself. It is very subjective. It is the ultimate subjective knowledge. We are all in the duality state. So it is the ultimate non-dual state. This is my understanding, that's all.
No, your understanding is correct. There's nothing wrong in your understanding. The problem is, can you let that understanding become realization?
Yes.
Krishna.
Yeah.
Come. If a person has become Buddha, if a person has realized, I am not the body, mind, ego. If a person has been able to transcend thoughts of the mind, transcend the craving or the yelling of the ego, a person activates the intellect, lives as a Sthit Pragya. A person becomes a Jivan Mukta. When a person becomes a Jivan Mukta, the world doesn't matter to him. The drama doesn't matter. There is no trauma, because it's a drama. For the rest of the world, there is so much trauma, there is so much pain, there is so much. But for the Jivan Mukta, there is no trauma. Right. There is no trauma. See, the non-Jivan Mukta is so attached. Oh, what he's thinking, what she's thinking, how he will feel bad, she will be disappointed. The Jivan Mukta says, Bhad mein jao. Nothing matters. Right. So therefore, when you reach that state of Sat Chit Anand Atma, you are about to board the flight called liberation. You are about, today you are saying you are boarding the flight. You are about to board a flight called liberation. Which flight you're boarding? Where you're going now?
Trivandrum.
Huh?
I'm going to Trivandrum.
Suppose now you're talking in this call and you missed the flight. Then will you go to Trivandrum?
No.
I
would love to. So, I would love to be in Delhi.
No. So that's a different matter. It's your choice. You can be in Delhi. Don't board the flight. You will be in Delhi only. But you say no, but I have to board because my husband wants to go and this and blah. I don't want to get into that. But you have a choice. Right. Just like you are waiting now in the airport to board a flight to Trivandrum. Right. So a Jivan Mukta, a Satchid Anand Atma is waiting to board the flight to liberation. Right. However, unless he boards the flight to liberation, there will be no liberation. There will be no Trivandrum.
We lost you, AiR. We lost you.
Am I back?
Yeah. Yes.
Am I back?
Yes, you're back.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm saying, so even if you are boarding a flight to Trivandrum, there is no guarantee flight will land in Trivandrum. It can be diverted to Chennai. There may be closure of airport. There is a factor. There's a factor beyond common understanding. Therefore, the Satchidanand Atma, the Jiva Atma, Jivan Mukta lives in surrender, lives in complete acceptance, and he lets the liberation happen in complete surrender.
So one more thing, when he is not bonded, then where is the question of liberation also?
If he's not bonded, then he is liberated. The problem is
Jivan Mukta,
he is bonded.
Achha. Okay.
What is bonded? Bonded is attachment to people. Bonded is
Jivan Mukta.
So if he's not bonded, then he's boarding the flight to liberation now. If he becomes a Satchidanand Atma, then nothing will stop him. Suppose he falls back, suppose he becomes Osho. Suppose the most beautiful girl of Hollywood comes and offers him a glass of wine and he's gone, then what happens?
That time he is not in the Satchidanand state, na, sir?
That's exactly what is bonding. Na? You should not get into that bondage. There should be no bhoga.
And one more question, last question. Sir, but this is a very sublime, very evolved understanding. But hum log is state mein, what will this understanding help us to? It's just a far off destination for us, right?
No, there's no far off destination. It's very simple. It's not like the caterpillar. It's a far off destination to become a butterfly. It's up to us. I want to be a caterpillar. I want to crawl all my life. Crawl. I want to be a butterfly. I want to fly. Fly. You decide. You decide your liberation. Okay. Thank you.
One more, sir. It is a...
I lost you. Okay. Atmatray.
I think yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir, self-realization and God realizations we can achieve.
Yeah.
But liberation is in hands of SIP only.
Beautiful. My dear Atmatray, what you say is 100% right. But will SIP stop you from liberation?
No, never.
So don't say it's in the hand of SIP, because you are SIP.
I see.
If you live as SIP, Atmatray, tell me, right or wrong, if you live like SIP, will you have self-liberation? Will there be liberation or there will be no liberation?
Definitely. It is liberation.
But if you lose the grip of SIP, if you slip,
Yes.
Suppose tomorrow you come on the call and you tell Jhum Barabar Jhum Sharabi. Ayo, AiR, have you had such a beautiful Johnny Walker?
No.
Suppose you come on the call tomorrow. What I can do, Atmatra? Can I do anything?
No, sir.
You please look at Rajneesh Osho. Look at his eyes
Yes.
when he's giving a speech. You can see he's fully drugged. You can see
Oh.
he's drugged.
Oh.
He's an enlightened person. Enlightened person.
Correct.
I don't speak anything about him in a bad way. I speak for us to learn. We should not lose. We should not fall in bhoga. We should not fall in attachments. We should not see Atmatra. This samsar is dukkha.
Right.
As long as we are going to be in this samsar, people, pleasure, possession, we are going to be miserable. There is only one way, Atmatrai, for Ananda. What is that one way, Atmatrai?
Accept and surrender.
Liberation.
Yes.
Liberation from triple suffering on earth and liberation from the cycle of death and rebirth.
Sir, when we say the samsara is dukkha, it gives a negative thought.
No. Why it's not negative thought? Is samsara is dukkha for a person who's not a Jivan Mukta.
Okay.
If you become Jivan Mukta, then samsara is lila.
Yes. Correct.
Right or wrong? It's only negative to the person who is not realized. But the person who is realized?
It is a bliss state.
Then for me, samsara is dukkha for me?
No, sir.
I'm
Yes,
the happiest man in the world in the samsara. How? Because I'm in the samsara, but I'm not caught in the samsara.
I was want to ask it. If you say the samsara is not dukkha, and we can attach with the samsara.
The only person who says samsara is not dukkha is the one who has got liberation. Means one who is living as a Satchidanand Atma.
I see.
Then other people, oh, you know, my mother, I did not call my mother. No, my mother is crying. Oh, you did not call me 2 days. My mother is crying. My mother. Then, if we get caught in the cycle of attachments, then we are going to have trouble. We will be miserable. We need mukti. Azadi. Atmatra, the song says, आजादी संसार से भक्ति बिन तो न होगी आसान है मुक्ति पाना अगर दिल में सच्ची भक्ति होगी. If you have real bhakti for God, you will get azadi. Thank you.
One more, sir. One more. Sir, so many times you have told us about crystallizing the knowledge, but please explain how to crystallize knowledge. Just as water required freeze. So what required for us to crystallize?
Okay, Atmatra, the water in the fridge doesn't need anything. When the temperature reduces, when the temperature becomes 0 degrees, automatically water will become ice.
Right.
You have got all the knowledge.
Okay.
When the knowledge is contemplated in consciousness, you will realize.
I see.
The problem is we are not in contemplation. The problem is we are not in mind state. You know, I'll tell you something.
Okay.
How do you know you are in consciousness or you are in mind state? Do you know? Do you feel in Satchidanand all the time? Or sometimes you have negative emotion, sometimes it's peace. You keep moving from up, down, like seesaw, or you are always in Satchidanand?
Sometimes maybe disturbing.
That is why sometimes you open the fridge door, means the water will not crystallize. When you are able to transcend the mind and ego, me, when you reach that state of Sat Chit Anand, when you reach that state of consciousness, then you will crystallize, then you will realize.
Sure, sir.
The problem
We will
is,
try.
no, Atmatra, is sometimes we are in that state. Again, what you told me last time, I got very angry, I got jealous, I got some emotion you told few days back, I don't remember what emotion
Yes,
you
yes.
told. That means the mind is taken over, Atmatra.
Yes, yes.
How
Some
is possible?
bad.
You only told in the call, you only told some negative emotion came. I don't recall exactly what emotion. No. That emotion is not acceptable. That means our anubhuti is getting diluted. Again, we have to start.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Atmatra. Sukesh.
Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I would like to know, as I'm practicing whatever is being taught, so what happens is I am getting into the situations where I had done mistake. So I am remembering those moments. So how do I forgive myself, or what would be the process of?
What is gone is gone. If you want to undo what is gone, you can't go back to yesterday. If there is somebody, suppose you have taken, suppose your servant, you have cut 100 rupees extra from her, how you can make good? You can give 200 rupees and you can, instead of 100 rupees, you give 200 rupees. If you can undo that, you please undo it, if you can, whatever you have done. But suppose what you have done cannot be undone. The person is dead and gone. The person is not there. The person has left the country. You cannot reach that person. Then what do we do? First of all, forget it. Second of all, in that name of that deed, do a good deed for a blind person, a deaf person, do some good deed, and please wipe out the negative karma with a positive karma. Point one. Then realize that you are not the doer. That body, mind, ego is not you. When you realize I am the Atma, then you're free from that. There's no need of guilt. There's no need of regret. Then you're free.
Okay.
The moment you are feeling bad means the mind is making you feel bad. The mind is making you regret. The mind is creating shame. Why you are giving chance to the mind?
No, that's what I'm realizing it. Next moment this comes. So I said, what would be the process?
No, wipe it out.
Okay.
Stop it, crop it, chop it, drop it. Don't let it come. Don't let that thought come. I told you what is to be done. If you can undo with the same person. If you can't undo, do some good deed and say, okay, I have done my portion. Finish. Now I cannot see. I cannot, it's over. I can't go and do anything. Why should I think about it?
Okay.
But rather, if you think and realize I am the soul, I am not done the action, then all your karma are forgiven.
Okay.
This is the whole idea of realization.
I'll practice.
Okay. Anybody wants to ask today's subject on today's topic, please? Ruth Anu. Ruth Anu, Komal again, and there's Anup Singh. Anup Singh is a new person joining, I think. But Ruth Anu.
Shivoham, Guruji.
Shivoham.
Guruji, first we get that aha moment, we get enlightenment, and then we get the realization, and then we get liberation, and we come out of the triple suffering, the pain of the body, the agony of the mind, and the ego. So that is when we get liberation.
No. That is a sign. That is a sign of liberation. If a person is able to be free from the triple suffering, pain of the body, misery of the mind, agony of the ego, this shows the person has got liberation on earth. But it's not yet liberation from rebirth. Liberation from rebirth happens in the moment of death. But you don't have to wait to die to be liberated. If a Satchidanand Atma, a Jivan Mukta, is free from the misery, is free from attachments, living as the divine soul, then that person is automatically going to get liberation.
Yes, Guruji. Guruji, but can we gain enlightenment by, like, we are married, we have children, I mean, I have one child. So we cannot be without them also. So with detached attachment, we can be with them also, and we can be with SIP also.
Obviously, if you realize it's not my child, is it your child?
No, God child.
Then if you are taking care of your child as Prabhu's child, then every day in your prayer, you must say, Lord, I'm taking care of your child. Lord, I'm taking care of your child. Then you're a liberated soul. If you keep on saying, oh my popo, he's my tomato, he's my potato, he's my, then what happens?
Then we'll
Then
be in
you're
this
attached.
circle only.
Then you're attached to your child. Then it's making it. मेरे बच्चे को कुछ नहीं होना चाहिए. उसके बच्चे को भाड़ में जाओ. I don't care. उसका बच्चा क्या हो, I don't care. मेरे बच्चों को कुछ नहीं होना. That means you have not understood. कोई
No, that is
मेरा
selfish
बच्चा
love.
नहीं है. मेरा बच्चा कोई नहीं. सब प्रभु का बच्चा है. So
Yes.
if you are in that state, then only you can get liberation. Otherwise, you will come back and have many more bachas. You will come back and have bacha and bacha and bacha and bacha and bacha and more bacha.
No, sir. Guruji, one is enough. For this
That is
lifetime.
that is your choice. Komal. Komal.
Yes, sir. This is in continuation with what we are discussing. Like if somebody is living like a Jivan Mukta and free from all that, like is enjoying life like a free soul or something, what is the need to be Deha Mukta? वो तो किसी ने देखा नहीं है ना कि how will that state be? This state I know I'm enjoying. I'm
What do you
playing
mean?
my role.
What do you
What
mean
is
by
the
Deha
need?
Mukta? What do you mean by
Deha
Deha
Mukta
Mukta?
मतलब वापस नहीं आना है. तो क्यों अगर enjoy कर रहे हैं तो क्यों नहीं आना है?
तो आ जाओ वापस. Because वापस आने में you are going to have pain of the body, misery of the mind, agony of the ego. With great difficulty, it's just like you're telling. A person was in central jail for 25 years. After being in central jail for 25 years, now he's come outside and now he's very happy. Huh? But he was in jail for 25 years. Now, what's the problem? Let him go to jail again for 25 years.
Because there is no guarantee na, that in next birth we will come as a liberated soul already. There is no guarantee.
But there's guarantee you will go to central jail. That is guarantee you will have the triple suffering. Therefore, we need this Deha Mukti. You see that the
Deha Mukti ka ऐसा समझ में नहीं आता है कि what is Deha Mukti? Like कि वापस नहीं आना है. वो किसने देखा कि वापस नहीं आते हैं तो क्या होता है? वहां पे क्या होता है जहाँ देह मुक्ति होता है?
आप एक एप्पल लो, एक एप्पल उसको ऊपर फेंको, देखो वापस आता है, ऊपर उड़ जाता है एप्पल?
नहीं वापस आता है.
रूल क्या गारंटी है? क्या गारंटी है?
रूल है वो एक.
क्या? तो अगर हम ये जैसे लॉ ऑफ ग्रेविटी है, ये भी लॉ ऑफ बर्थ एंड डेथ एंड लॉ है.
Like this.
Person has to die, law hai. Person has to be born, law hai. Person has to settle karma, law hai.
Achha. These are laws of the universe.
Yeah, you have to accept it. And it is a must for us to get mukti. It is a must for us to get liberation. If we do not get liberation, we are going to suffer and suffer and suffer. There is only one way out, and that is liberation. There is no other way out. We need freedom from suffering. We need freedom from samsara. That's why this samsara is so attractive. You know, have you noticed? People see chota bacha, 3-month bacha, 6 months. Oh, so cute. Oh, kitna cute bacha hai, kitna sundar bacha. क्यों इतना सुंदर प्रभु ने क्यों बचाया? हर बच्चे को इतना क्यूट क्यों बनाया?
So that you get attracted.
So you get caught. So you
Maya,
get caught, and then
Maya is very like it's all the time.
So
Ready to
It is
catch.
it needs a realized soul to find God to be more cute. हम ये नहीं बोलते प्रभु you are so cute प्रभु my ship is so cute my ship is so ये नहीं बोलते हम. So we have to evolve to that state. Okay, we have few minutes more. Anybody wants to talk about realization to liberation? Any questions? Anybody wants to ask? Rahul, realization to liberation before we close. 2-3 questions we can take. Rahul.
Yes, sir.
Good evening. Rahul, welcome.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I have joined the organization through Anand, sir. So
very good.
I am under his mentorship, and I just wanted to know, sir, like for realization, like I wanted to work on my health, like though I'm not the body, not the mind, but since this body is assigned to me, I should be taking care of it. So I just wanted to know from you, sir, which is the better path to follow, like for young generation? Is it gym plus rich diet, or yoga plus pure sattvic food is enough for us to take care of our body?
No, I think the most important point for a youngster like you is consciousness. Yes. Is being conscious. For example, I am not Rahul. Yes. My name is Rahul. This body is not me. I have a body, but the body is not me. Who am I? If you can contemplate on that, Rahul, that will open the door to realization, liberation from suffering. The problem is this identification of with the name, with the body. That's all you need for the time being. The moment you start you disconnect with the body, you realize Rahul kaun hai? Rahul to ek naam hai. Rahul came because of karma, but I am the Atma, I am the soul. This will take us forward on the journey of liberation. So I hope you're coming on this call for the first time. Every day the call is 8 o'clock. Please yes. Come at 8 o'clock and listen to many question answers. You will learn something and you will evolve on the path. Okay. Thank you, Rahul. Krishan and Ashok Tichani. Krishan.
Shivam Guruji, according to me, realization is a stage of a yogi, but liberation is a higher stage of Satchitanand. When I realize that I'm not this body, the name Krishna is just, or this body just I wear in my life, but I am a soul. I have to merge with that supreme soul. All the karma belongs to that body only. And I have to note.
So that is realization or liberation?
That is liberation.
No. Liberation is not just realizing I am the soul. Liberation is living as the soul.
Living as.
जब आप आत्मा जैसे जीते हैं, when your actions are divine, not only that you talk. Suppose I am talking, मैं बड़ा भाषण देता हूँ, बड़ा lecture देता हूँ, लेकिन मैं खुद दुखी हूँ, I am unhappy. I am not living like soul. I am not able to surrender. I am not able to accept. Then where is liberation? Liberation is not realization. Liberation is realization in action.
Implementation of realization in life.
Yes, living the realization is liberation. Thank you. Ashok Nichani. And any other 1 or 2 questions, they will close after that. Anybody, 1 or 2 questions, will close. Ashok Nichani.
Shivam Sarji.
Shivam Ashok.
Sarji, from realization to liberation, first and foremost, I should accept that I am not I.
Correct.
I should be in Satchit Anand.
Correct.
I should have trust, faith, intellect, consciousness, and experience.
Correct.
Whenever I dissolve my mistakes automatically, then I can reach liberation.
But when what is the? One more key. One more key to reach liberation. What is that?
No fear, no pain.
Other than that.
no unhappiness. That is, jiva and mind should be liberated.
Other than that,
Jiva and mind liberated, and pain, worries, unhappiness from body and mind. We should.
other than that,
surrender.
Other than that,
Accept and surrender.
other than that,
Trust, faith.
when you want to reach that state of liberation, then you will say, प्रभु तो है हर जगह, हर शय में वो है, कोई जगह ना जहाँ वो नहीं है. Then you are liberated. Last question, Ru Mataji, before we close. Ru Mataji, last question.
Pranam Guruji, Shivoham.
Namaskar, बताइए.
Guruji, if the person is in sthit pragya permanently, 100%, then he is ready for liberation.
Absolutely right. Because if a person is always as a sthit pragya, that's why Lord Krishna speaks about sthit pragya so much. See, a sthit pragya automatically becomes a jivan mukta. If you continue being a sthit pragya, also means that you're in chit, because a sthit pragya cannot be sthit pragya without being in the Satta Chit Anand.
Yes, Guruji.
Therefore, if what you're saying, if you are permanently living in as a sthit pragya, there is no reason. अभी जो लोग भोगा में डूब जाते हैं, वो क्या स्थित प्रज्ञा है क्या?
No.
So yes, your answer is right. For those of you who want to join a class which is not with advanced masters, we are having an orientation Zoom Ask AiR, OZAA, orientation Zoom Ask AiR on Sunday. I think it's at 6 p.m. You can contact our team. It's called OZA. OZA means not high-level question answers, simple question answers. How to start the journey, what is enlightenment, what is Atma. We are going to start orientation class, not for advanced of many of you who have been here for 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. Those newcomers, please contact us. We will be having the same link. I think it's on Sunday at 6 p.m. Sunday, 6 p.m. But don't join if you are an advanced person. You will not be given chance to speak. It's only for newcomers who want to understand this journey. Thank you for your patience and your participation. With folded hands, till tomorrow 8 p.m. I bow down to you.